It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV, your luxury channel. Today I'm at Bayleaf, one of my favorite restaurants. Harpo is always home and company for me, and that's why I always love to come and check out all his restaurants. Today in the heart of Colombo, we are going to speak about music and everything that's going in his life. The man who has always been seen as a solo artist, backing a band that is phenomenal these days, and so much more. I'm happy to have Krishan on the show, made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans. Brilliant jeans. Try them. And we are at this fabulous private dining area at the Bayleaf. It's a place for you to book if you are having a high tea party or birthday or one of those small intimate meetings. This is an ideal spot. So I thought for my intimate meeting, I shall come here. And I have Krishan with me. Hi, Krishan.
Hello.
I don't know whether you remember where I first met you.
We first met at a TV interview, right?
Nope. At a club called Mojo.
Really?
In 2007,
Okay, that's just after school. Okay.
and I was wearing a brown shirt with beige pants.
How do you remember so much?
I have picture memory, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
And you gave me a card
Okay.
which had a cliche photograph of you and Lantra looking at either wall.
Yeah, it was the most embarrassing
Like
visiting
that.
card we ever had in our life.
Yes. And you all said, "Oh, we are into singing nowadays."
I'm sure I should have not said that. I would have said, "This is my card. We play for a band.
Yeah.
We have a duo."
and then I got you all on the show.
Yeah.
On this show called Planet Pulse.
Yes. That was-
Remember, that's when I first saw you.
That's how I remember how I met you. But the card thing actually.
Yeah, and I was like, "Whoa, look at the card."
It was a bluish.
Yes, and a
purplish-
bridal shoot. And those days they had that, like that
Oh, yeah.
real heavenly touch of editing,
I
right?
know,
Where everything was very
I know.
glowy. I remember, I'll never forget. All right, let's say cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
This has got stuck to it, but it's okay.
Cheers.
Cheers to good lives. All right, you can begin. All right, so this show, I've told you, it's about food and you.
Super.
That's the best part too. So you've lost weight.
Yes.
How did you do that?
I actually work out 5 days a week.
But
Yeah.
where do you have time when you work in merchandising?
So, yes, everyone.
And you also like play in a band.
Yeah, so how I do is, I sleep less, unfortunately, for the work I do. But how it happens is, I start my day, I wake up at 5:45 every day. I am at work by 8, I finish work at 5, and 5:30 till 6:30, 6:45, I do my workout.
Where at your office itself?
No, I go
Go to the
a
gym. Wow.
And I take a wash there, and I go for my gig.
I'm very proud of you. I start my day at 4:30,
Okay.
but when I get to the gym, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, why?
No, my thing is, I used to be huge.
Yeah.
I
I'm
did
still
that.
there. I don't know how my gym has
No,
not worked.
so when I started reducing, I felt so comfortable. And also, when you play in a band, I mean,
you have to look good.
not only looking good, but you feel confidence when you feel that you have lost weight and when you have a proper suit on yourself.
That's true.
Yeah.
So your band is dominated by Pete Rice.
No, I would not.
How many
I would say
pizza are
no.
there?
So one Josephine is enough to destroy all
Please,
pizza.
please.
Hello.
Please, let me just
St.
take this
Peter's
time.
was built looking at St. Joseph's. Do you know that?
No, they wanted to send the good stuff from St. Joseph's to another school. They sent
I'm
it to
sure
St.
the good
Peter's.
stuff still exists there.
Please. Ugh, never mind. The most good-looking guy in your band is also Pete, right?
So that's fine. that's all. Yeah. Okay, hats off. He's a bit right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Here. So, how is the band? Tell me about the band.
So you want to know how we started, or?
Yeah. How did y'all all meet?
Okay.
And y'all have kept it together for so long. None of y'all have fought.
That's
and all.
good. Yeah. No, we fight
After this interview.
we fight actually.
Ah,
So how
really?
it started is 2006. We started Lantra and myself. We started a duo called Lantra and Krishan.
How creative, I say.
Okay.
Original.
Yeah, so it was just the two names because we didn't have a name and we started playing weddings. It was just keyboards and guitar.
Okay.
And that's how we got a card done. And that's where you have that card with you now, which is okay, but yeah. So that's a start. So we played as a duo for about good 3-4 years. And then we had this thing because we used to play dancers. Mind you, dinner dance. We used to tour as well as a duo
My
to
God.
play dancers. Our first tour was in Australia. So then, yeah. So
And my visa got rejected.
so we
Can you eat and talk?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
So we started playing as a duo, and then Lantra and I suddenly thought,
Y'all are boring with each other. Y'all
no.
are tired of looking at each other's face. None of that. Okay.
no, we were playing with a lot of full bands. So then we thought to ourselves, why don't we start a full band? And that's where we started. We started auditioning people. We started looking at players in terms of what the lineup is going to be. So anyway, the image was just 5 guys in a band. It was just a 5-boy band we wanted. So the original lineup was Lantra, myself, Kushal, Dilesh Wellington, and another guy called Harsha Ignatius. So Dilesh, Harsha, myself are from St. Joseph's, Kushal and Lantra from St. Peter's. So it was a Joe-Pete combination. So how it happened was Dilesh, Harsha and myself were playing in college for another different band. We had lots of bands in school.
Of course.
Every function you name it, we used to play in school. So that's how I introduced them to Lantra.
Okay.
So then we formed a band called, we didn't call ourselves Doctor, we called ourselves Credo.
Doctor is better, no?
No. So I'll get there. So Credo was a Bible name saying we believe or I believe. So
Such
then,
a holy trinity there.
yeah, so all 5 guys were Catholics.
Yeah, of course.
So after an year, Dilesh and Harsha split up. So then we were looking for members, and then we got the 2 guys we are playing now, Hashan Jayatilak and Mahit Kumar. So it's been close to 11 years we being together as Doctor.
And that's amazing because I think holding a band together is the hardest part. I think internationally, Beyonce has spoken about the fact how hard it is. Locally, I think many bands, because you see them, then you don't see them. You book them for a gig, by the time you book them, the marriage is also not through and the band is also not through. So, y'all are predominantly known as the band for weddings. Like, if anybody asks me for a band for a wedding, I'll hands down recommend only them.
Okay.
Because I have always
Thank you.
enjoyed seeing y'all perform. More than anything, I don't even care how y'all sound. It's the fun that y'all have that makes us have fun. How does that work?
So every day we do have fun. So what happens is we bully someone in the band.
Okay.
So
I just feel it's Kushal.
yeah, he gets bullied for the stuff he does on stage, especially he's trying to. Yeah, the showpiece he puts on, which actually makes us laugh because when you see a photographer,
Yeah.
when he sees a photographer,
God, I know.
he stops playing.
Yeah.
Then we know that someone is not playing in the band because we suddenly don't hear a part coming
Yeah.
out. We know it's Kushal posting, or we always bug our drummer Mahit.
Okay.
So we always have fun. We always have fun, but there are moody days also.
Okay.
Because when we play back-to-back gigs, you know,
Can be a bit tiring, no?
it gets tired and gets frustrated seeing the same old people than seeing your people at home.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Okay,
Because
where are we
we
going to
are
talk?
catering to a very small audience. Now, let's get into a break. We'll come back with more because this is just the starter that we have been saying. We have the main and the dessert to come your way. All with Krishan right here on Danu on 5. We'll see you after the break. Big thank you to our friends at LICC. welcome back to the show. It's Danu on Fire, and we're shooting at Bay, such a brilliant restaurant to unwind and relax and enjoy some food. It could be pizza, it could be wine, whatever you like to have. They have it all. I'm in conversation with Krishan, and if you have not seen him around, he plays with the band Doctor, and he's also someone who had ventured into his solo career in music. You have always had the passion for singing English music. So were you in the choir in school?
No.
You were not?
No. So the weirdest part is, in school, I went to St. Joseph's, the better one. Remember? So
please, let's edit that part like 100 times. Just beep, 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 beep.
So I went to St. Joseph's and I was in the college Western band. So I played for
what
7
were
years.
you?
I was the band leader for 3 years and I played trumpet. So St. Peter's, the Western band plays ting ting.
No, that's the one who has the least amount of talent. I was not in the Western band and all. I couldn't be marching for other people
You
walking.
had a Western band?
Yes.
Okay.
So much better at it.
Okay.
Can we stop making it about the school?
No, yeah. So I was not in the choir. I was
We
playing.
do have the keys to the heavenly doors.
Okay.
I don't know what happens to Joseph.
Okay. Joseph is there.
Yeah, I know Joseph is there, but what is he doing is the question. He doesn't have a significant role in heaven.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does Peter?
The heavenly doors are under him.
Okay. No problem.
Thanks.
No problem. Still, St. Peter's was built and found after St. Joseph.
Correct.
Just for information.
Well, just older.
No
Definitely
problem.
not wise.
No
Now come back. There is a problem.
Okay.
This audio was like, chush. Right. So the speaker did about. That's okay. Reality effect to TV. Eat, will you?
Okay. You never told me to eat. You just started eating and it was very bad.
No, I thought you'd eat.
Okay. I normally eat.
The nappy and all. You're putting the nappy.
No, these are kept for a reason. Again, I don't want to tell.
I do not
I don't want to
spill,
mention
dear.
about a school here,
My
but
mouth has great grip.
I can. It's not about grip here, bro. It's about manners. Okay.
All right.
This looks nice.
Eat then.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
So what was I talking to you about? Okay, so this English music. So you were in the Western band playing a trumpet. And then when did you discover you had a voice beyond blowing the horn?
This guy's all about blowing horns. Okay. I actually never thought I could sing until my father bought me a keyboard when I was schooling. I think I was in grade 6 or 7. My father is a musician. He used to play for few bands.
Okay.
And then he migrated a long time ago. But when he bought me the first keyboard, I still remember the keyboard he bought me and he just said, you know what, start playing it. So I had no clue what
But
was
he didn't say start playing and singing with it?
No, he just said start playing and just have fun. That was my birthday gift at one point. So then I started playing and then in school, we had a book exhibition. In that, there was a singular book called Guitar Puno. I still remember that. So I bought that guitar, the book, which had chords for songs. Singular songs, and there was a separate section for English.
For those young ones out there, we were not growing in the internet either.
Yeah, we never had internet. We never had a computer at that time.
At that time to own a computer is pure luxury.
So I got that book and then I started learning the chords, again with the guitar and again with the keyboard.
Okay.
Slowly I started singing. So then I really didn't know what a chord was. I really didn't know how I need to sing for a chord. I didn't know anything. So it was my father who taught me. At one point, you know what, this is what you call a chord. And you sing for a chord. You don't sing.
So you had ear music?
Yes.
Okay.
Up to date, I had not learned anything apart from what I learned from the Western band.
Okay.
I learned to read music because I played the trumpet in the college Western band and I led the band for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever tried playing the trumpet now?
Yeah, no, on and off when I go to musical shops, if I see a trumpet, I just
Why can't you incorporate a trumpet solo?
We used to. The inception of Doctor, we used to. I really don't know at the latter part of it what happened. But again, to be honest, we had a discussion 2 months ago to buy a trumpet and bring that back. So that's in the process of getting into the band again.
Okay. I have to say, BBC Asia has been very much supportive to
Sri Lankan music.
Yeah, and a lot of our artists. That's remarkable. Believe it or not, Krishan, the other Krishan, and I, as Jaffna Boy, did a song in Tamil, which was like a 1 minute rap fusion song, which was played on BBC as well.
Oh, really? Even one of our band songs are also played.
Which is remarkable to know that they support local talent.
And we were surprised when they approached you, saying that, look here, we want to play your song on BBC. We were like, are you sure?
Mine was not even a song. It was like, but it was great.
It's great.
We'll see you after the break. We are in conversation with Krishan. We're at Bay Leaf, and this is Danu on Fire. We'll see you after the break. Back, it's our final and my favorite segment. Time for something sweet.
Can I ask you a question?
But
You said you gym, you work out, you want to reduce weight,
Yeah.
but you're eating all bad stuff.
yeah. This is my show. I ask questions.
Okay.
Let me have my sparkling water.
I'll have mine too.
So warm, no, these days. Oh, and the traffic in Colombo. Never mind. So where was I? What were we talking about?
We were talking about you trying to lose
Right.
weight.
No. Now I wanted to ask you. I've always tried. Okay, from the time I was born,
I know.
God gave me a lot of fabulousness.
Yes.
And some fat in the process.
Good.
All right, thank you. So coming back, so you have always tried to maintain your professional life together with your hobby, which is also music, but you could actually make it your professional life.
You mean music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't you?
No, I
Doesn't
could.
Lantra pay you enough?
No, I could.
Does a doctor pay you enough?
I could.
That's
it's a choice.
Okay, that's okay. So how have you balanced this?
This question is being popped up by a lot of people who I meet day in, day out. The answer that I give is, I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But one thing I know, I always plan my entire week.
Okay.
I always work towards a plan because, for example, if today is a Monday, up till Sunday, I know what my gig list is.
Okay.
At work, I know what my meeting schedule is, and then I plan my stuff
Life around it.
accordingly.
Because you also staff a gym.
Correct. That's
Amazing.
That's key for me because that's one thing that keeps me going. Because I feel so good and I feel so stress relief after I do a workout.
Okay. But how do you manage your personal life in middle of all of this? You need to give time now for personal life as well?
Yeah, that also is slotted in somewhere.
I'm of course digging in. Aren't you going to eat?
Yeah, start. Okay.
So, what do you do for... Okay, so performing at weddings. Tell me the worst thing that has happened at a wedding. Has the bride not showed up? Has the groom not showed up?
Worst thing happened. There are a lot of incidences which happen day in day out. Every day there's something happening. But the worst happened was, so every wedding we play. Okay, this is one problem I really have. At every wedding, there's a bandstand, there's a band stage. There's a stage for a purpose. That's for the band to perform, and not for people to get on the stage and dance. There's an entire flow.
But they get intoxicated and then they don't know what to do.
Okay, and when we tell them, Machang, we need you to get down because it's a bit hard for us to sing. So one day, this guy was actually quite irritating at a wedding. We told him maybe 5-6 times, Machang, it's hard for us to play. You need to get down because he comes dancing, he knocks on all mics. So at one point he got down and then he started dancing like a hooligan, which went beyond our control, and he knocked his hand on the mic stand, and the mic came and knocked on my lip, and I was singing at that time. So I had a
Crack.
swollen lip at one point, which was quite irritating. And now every day when I play, I'm scared.
Yeah.
If one guy comes and stands in front of me, not
like,
to dance, even if he stands in front, I actually get.
But I don't want such basic scandal. That's not scandal for me.
Okay.
Has a wife eloped with another man?
Okay.
Things like that. I want some juicy goss.
There are no.
Nothing.
None of the weddings we play, such things happen. I don't know why. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it should happen. It's a good thing. But a lot of fights have. I mean, we have witnessed a lot of fights between the bridal party and the guys' party clashing.
Oh wow. Now looking at the competition out there, we have so many bands coming up. What do you think about it?
We are honestly happy to see the young talent coming up.
Who's your favorite young band?
Infinity.
Okay.
Infinity is really good. All young guys. Yeah, I'll be eating. Don't worry.
Eat.
I am for sure. Danu.
Eat it now.
Okay.
It's rude. Harper will think that you never liked his
No,
dessert.
I love his food. I especially love his pizza.
Eat more. Eat
That's
more.
honestly good.
Yeah, what do they have? There's some sticky caramel in there,
Yeah.
right?
Unfortunately, you picked that, so.
No, I can have that
No.
later.
Who said
off
I'm giving
camera. Now tell me so.
Okay, what? We are
Infinity is your favorite young band.
one of those bands from the young generation.
So like, do you recommend other bands at a point where you have been overbooked?
We always recommend all bands. I mean, if we have witnessed any band playing and if we feel that they are potential and they are good, we as doctor, we always recommend.
Okay.
And we always help anyone.
Okay.
I mean, for example, there's an upcoming band called Coco. Okay, all young guys, they always look up to us. They say, Aya, do we sound good? Aya, do we sound, should we do this song? So we always advise Himali, do this, do that. And we try to promote them as well as much as we can. Maybe on social media, maybe word of mouth or whatever possible way we do. So we help each other.
Is there a song that Doctor will do anytime soon? Because you all have not been seen for quite some time in terms of releasing a new song.
Okay, the reason for that is, Danu, Doctor, for some reason, Doctor has been I won't say labeled, but to a certain extent labeled as a wedding band now. That's because the number of weddings we play on a monthly basis or annually. It's not that we go behind weddings. It's that
It just comes to you.
It comes to us, and we don't refuse it.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, 6 people live out of it.
Yeah.
We have 6 members in the band. 6 people live out of it. So it's a good problem to have been labeled as a wedding band.
And also when the going is good, better take the best
It's
out
good.
of it.
So what happens with us is, shows come 1 month, 2 months prior. Shows never gets booked 1 year ahead. So weddings get booked 2 years ahead. So then it's hard for us to give dates for tours, dates for shows.
Yeah.
So hence the reason why most of the people see us only playing weddings, because Friday, Saturdays are always gone for weddings.
Yeah, true.
But we as a band love to play shows, love to tour. We just completed 1.5 months in Australia. We did 4 shows. Was amazing feedback. Was amazing. Was very very positive. So I think every year that tour would happen now. But the answer to be labeled as a wedding band is the dates.
It's a good problem.
It's a
good problem and a great problem to have, because however I get married, you all are booked. Anyway.
No, we'll be coming and doing a guest performance. Oh wait, you said there are 2 Pete-Lloyds, right? They should do something.
Yeah. No, I'm not paying.
Why should a Josephine try to do something?
I'm not paying, darling. It's free. We need to wrap things up on the show. It has been absolutely amazing having a chat with you. Eat that. We will see you with another brilliant episode. Thanks, Krishan. He's always
Thank
a very
you for having me.
simple, humble guy. He always has his pleasant smile on his face. Not uppity at all. Makes it so much more easier to have a conversation. Uppity. We need to say goodbye. Big shout out to our friends at LICC Jeans for sponsoring the show. Harpo's, thank you so very much for your warm welcome into this brilliant restaurant for food, drinks and everything. And at the same time to La Ceylon for those fabulous outfits. Until I see you with another brilliant episode, keep smiling, it's a wrap.
See you, cheers.
I have to say the last one.